Good morning, Choctaw. I'm Brad,
And I'm Kaden.
and you're watching
Tribal News.
On this week's show, we go over Groundhog Day, African American studies, and our amazing madrigals. Our fuzzy friend, the groundhog, has come out of hibernation to foretell when spring will come.
Groundhog's Day, the most useless holiday on the planet. While some like to dispute this fact, I, on the other hand, take it very seriously. Groundhog's Day is an annual holiday that takes place on February 2nd. It consists of a disgruntled mammal crawling out of a hole to stare at his shadow. Strangely enough, some actually enjoy this holiday.
My Groundhog's Day traditions are generally in the form of parties, bonfires. We got everyone over. It's a really big deal. Every year when it comes up, I just get this ecstatic feeling. It's like inside of me. It's part of me. Groundhog's Day is just it's the most useful holiday. It's so important to me.
Others, however, do not.
I don't have any Groundhog's Day traditions because it's kind of a stupid holiday. It's really kind of dumb and useless. It kind of makes me a little disappointed because there's not really a lot of Groundhog's Day traditions or a lot to it.
This groundhog, I'm not even going to try to say that, comes out and decides if there are 6 more weeks of winter. Who cares if there are 6 more weeks of winter? It's an oddly specific number. How do we even know that he's qualified to decide this for us? Look at him. Groundhog's Day started in 1886. The average groundhog lifespan is up to 14 years. You want to tell me that what's-his-name Phil has been alive for 136 years? Cut me a break.
African American Studies is one of our many history classes that explore additional experiences throughout the world.
In African American history, I teach the beginning of civilization, which began in Egypt. So it's important to start at the origins of civilization and then to move forward. First of all, I believe all history is important because if we do not know our history, we are doomed to repeat it, a famous quote by Santana, and African American history in particular, because again, it is the origin of civilization. I teach African American history because it is important that all Americans know their history, in particular, the history of the Americas as it relates to Africans.
What attracted me the most to African American history is that African Americans have done so much for our culture, and we don't learn that much about them in regular history classes. Like I said earlier, they've done so much for our culture, and it's kind of weird how we don't learn anything about them in any other history class. It's my senior year, and I learned more about African Americans in this class than I ever have in my entirety of being in school.
What attracted me most is that I love learning about our African American history's past, what they've been through, like slavery and like all the other stuff. I just find it interesting to learn about. I think the middle passage will be the craziest thing I've learned. Just knowing that Africans were kidnapped from Africa and sold into slavery. Well, they're all hundreds of them was crammed up in the middle of it was like a small and big ship. Yeah, hundreds of them were crammed in there, nearly to no food, and they were just tortured in there. It was pretty surprising, and I just find it interesting how they were treated and what they had to go through.
I think African American history is really interesting, and it gives us a chance to learn about certain aspects of American history that we may not learn about otherwise. I think it's important because it tells us what role African Americans played in American history and the building of this country and how we got here in the first place.
Finally, let's take a look at our chorus through the madrigals.
You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, you can count on me 'cause I can count on you.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Denham. I'm the choral director here at Choctawhatchee High School, and I also teach 2 piano classes. Madrigals is our auditions group that is within the choral department. So at the end of each school year, we have auditions for the following year, and those students are in 10th, 11th, and 12th grades, and that's the group that is the most easy to take out into the community when we have different events. So in Madrigals, during a typical school year, we would start out with getting ready for homecoming and all county and our fall concert, and then moving right into Christmas and candlelight and all-state auditions, which then puts us into solo and ensemble, choral MPA, and our spring concert with some community events sprinkled in.
I'm Danielle, and I'm a madrigal. Being in madrigals is a lot of fun. While it is a little more serious because we have to work harder at our songs because they're more difficult, it's a great community and we laugh a lot. I'm in solo and ensemble this Saturday, and solo and ensemble is kind of a chance for singers to show off their voice and also to be judged by a professional so that they can improve that voice. I'm singing a song called Scarborough Fair, and it's an experience that I'm really excited for.
So this year for Valentine's Day, we're trying something new. We'd like to put together some singing Valentines that we can deliver from right here in the chorus room. So we're working on 2 to 3 songs where we'll pre-sell and find out phone numbers that we can call and have a bunch of our phones out on speakerphone, call, sing, wish them a happy Valentine's Day, and hang up and on to the next round.
Love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you.
Congratulations to Miss Gainey on earning Teacher of the Year and Miss Heck for Principal of the Year. Flag football has conditioning after school every Monday and Wednesday from 2:15 to 3:15. Seniors, cap and gown pictures will be taking place on February 9th. Remember to check your school email for any end-of-the-year updates. That's all for today, Choctaw.
Till next time.
Till next time.
This concludes our broadcast day.